And welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, I actually would have been doing this about an hour or two ago, but PlayStation decided, hey, we're gonna have our services go out for like 2 whole hours. So I had to wait 2 hours to get back on my PlayStation. I couldn't even try recording Yakuza 4 because I had to verify my license for that, so like, fuck. So now, I'm gonna go on ahead and do this. Yesterday I took myself a rest day, because I've been doing a whole lot of recording, editing, and other things like that. And so now we're going on to deal with the recent event, the Lantern, that's not even the thing I want to go to, the Lantern Ride event, which a lot of people who played the beta, I think this is also our longest event, 17 days. A lot of people who played the beta were like talking about like, oh man, this is like, wait, 24 days and that opens? The event's gonna be done by then. Anyway, people who played the beta were like talking about the Lantern Ride event and how they really loved that. And so, I'm expecting good things out of this event. I'm always expecting good things out of the game. But I have known with the Lantern Ride event that I can actually just pick any character here to join my party. Obviously, I gotta get, I forgot how to say her name. Ningguang? Pretty sure that's correct, Ningguang. I'm gonna get her because she's literally the only other 4-star character that I need. And Razor. But I have, like, literally everyone else here. So basically, you get a free character from this event of your choice, which is cool. And, yeah. I can't wait to see what we got. Lantern Rite Tales. Requirements. Complete the origin of the lanterns. Lantern Rite Tales 2. Anyway, because this is an event, you know that I need to prioritize it, and so that's what I'm doing now. It's kind of a good thing that I took yesterday as a rest day, so I could work on other things that I don't have up on YouTube or anywhere else. This is a private matter, and well, he's not looking too good. But it's also so that there is just complete focus for this, and I don't have anything else to do.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
They do give off a sinister energy.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
I will admit, as of recently, I've been getting a little bit of a... I've been getting just a bit bored of Genshin Impact. I actually didn't play the game for about 2 days, which doesn't seem long, but I haven't been doing commissions as much either, because I've been doing Yakuza 4 and Cold Steel 4, but this, knowing that this event is here, because I've been looking forward to it, I'm getting happy to play Genshin Impact again. I really love this game.
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger.
That place is always in danger of something.
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them. Windblade.
The last event we had was very easy. I'm glad for all the people who were generous enough to give me some of their film to help me complete my side of the event.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too.
Not really.
Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
Trying to purify them?
Whoa! See that guy in the scared off all the Hilichurls.
Looks like he was using some sort of Adeptus art.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
I need to listen to Zhao's voice very quick because, see, I'm not going to show it yet. As far as I know right now, or what I think I know, is that Zhao is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, I think is his last name, who voices Kirito. I just need to listen to his voice again.
Hello, allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need.
I know that voice.
Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We are following the trail of the Adepti.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
Then it is right that our paths coincide. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. Though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Liyue were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now, there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about the Master of Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mist flower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Interesting.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose.
What are your thoughts on Master
Are
Stars?
you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Okay.
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Hey buddy, if you ain't real, you're getting this sword through the dick.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear a mask?
One wanders among mortals, doing good
Perfect time
and
for music.
cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
I mean, really, you should be going with this one. I want to know where my sibling is.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant, but first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants us to sweeten the deal.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
But we need to get information about the brother.
You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put visions up for sale.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
No one who shares your values for sure.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
I'm in need for some new recipes.
You need not fret. As long as you evidence your faith, your wishes will be granted.
I'm waiting to see if this little guy here is gonna show up in a cutscene, because if he does, little boy's gonna need to go away. He
I
might
still
get in
have
the
some
way.
valuables at home, Star Snatcher. I can bring them tomorrow to see if they're to your liking.
Please, Star Snatcher, watch over me.
I'm only at ease with the Master of Stars present.
Honey, I sure wish that it works and that it's real, because you gave away some of your wedding funds and burnt pictures of your fiance, and I don't know if he's coming back. So, I mean, she says he just left. He's not dead, so... But that's like the first time in a while... Well, I mean, the last time the protagonist said something about her brother was at the end of the Leeway arc. So... I am wondering if this little guy here will show up in a cutscene. I don't want him to get in the way of a good, like, thumbnail there. So if I have to take him and put him away, I will.
you'd like a copy of Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
He might just be a fake,
Hey!
but he might know
isn't that,
something.
Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again!
It's Star Snatcher.
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
He's a charlatan. His mask is so ugly. Why would an Adeptus want people to pay him more?
Huh. That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone. Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
Well, you know where my sword's going now. Excuse me, miss.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's the Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Watch him buy all of them.
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Thank you. Which shelf? This one? Over here? 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 Over here? Over there? No? No? Over here? No? Here? Is it here?
So, are you buying or not?
Wow, I want to find it. Oh, here it is. Thank you. I have a new book. Let's see here.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
That is good right there. You look at that. The poor Zhao be depressed boy at that rate. Though I'm not looking for his banner, sadly. I'm saving up.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
About the sole surviving Yaksha.
So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
About that
The
karma.
book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony.
That's the price of immortality, somewhat.
It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
About demons.
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Nothing else that I can think of.
Yep. Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points.
Best song.
So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly churls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dway and Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
So we're playing detective now, are we?
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
Alright. Back we go. Teleportation. Yeah, I haven't done any of my commissions here today because, like, I've been doing other things. I don't have time to hit my commissions. But I'm glad that I'm actually done with Mondstadt and Weiwei for reputation. That's a whole nother thing that I don't have to do anymore. It gave me a good amount of money. I mean, this last event gave me a good amount of money. I'm almost at, like, I actually don't know how much I have. I know I have a lot, though. And I don't want to be leveling up characters to a high level anymore because then I won't have any money. I mean, look at how much money I have. Leveling up Chase to level 90 put me down to like 1/6 and then all the rest of that. So yeah, I got a lot of primo gems for now. It's hard to fit the commissions into my recording time. I'm gonna plunge right on them.
Flee at my command, foul demon!
Interesting.
Flee!
It's not working.
Why won't you flee?
Who would flee to you, dickhead?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
I was already plunging on top of them.
Nice and spicy.
And this is what happens when you want to play God. You don't get anywhere, you just screw people over and yourself. This is what you get for all that whining.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission,
Why am I so
huh?
far back?
Now why does that sound familiar?
Ah yes, the Get Out of Union Free card.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Chase is back there. You're not looking at her. Well, we still get up to adventure rank 51 from this. Hey, look!
Oh,
There's
it's
the
that
man.
conqueror of demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilichurls.
Now let me
Let's see
listen.
what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
Let me listen to this voice and see. I can check the voice later, but I just want to listen to it first.
It's you. I remember you.
Hmm.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
That's definitely a different voice. Yeah, that's not Bryce. Though Zhao's Japanese voice is definitely Kirito's voice.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
We read about that in the book.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh... Poor Xiao!
We read about your past in a book.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
I don't know why hearing fan fiction in this world is the funniest thing you could have ever... Especially from Zhao.
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Literally, I don't know what it is, but so far I'm liking the camera angles a lot with this event. And just the music keeps coming on at the perfect moments.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well,
I heard a well eye.
Come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this. Finish your preparations, and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters be for too long.
So then who is your voice? Character archive. So who voices you? Layla Burns? Layla Burns? Is that right? Okay. I see. Yeah, most definitely not Bryce. No, I forgot. Sucro is still evading me, so I will have 2 legendary characters still to grab. I know that, I forgot to say it. Kuching? Whatever. Her banner is next, if I am correct. And I'm saving up to get her. She's not evading me this time. Anyway, Karma Heavy Cavern. Let's do it. I'm ready for this. Ain't no problems in here. Honestly, I've been debating whether or not for the previously and coming up sections to change the music or not. I might. Because we're going to be hearing that for... That could be the same thing for about a year or two. Probably should change it at some point.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
I like